Let me know that you can hear me. Hi, Mom. Hi, Laura and Melissa and Bunnies. Hey, Sunny. Laura, I am going to put out the unboxing video hopefully tomorrow. I'm still working on editing it. Editing takes a lot of work. Hello, Topher. How is everybody today? I did this tight. Oh my. Hey, Fontrella. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Ditzy. Good, Melissa. Tomorrow is your birthday, Topher. That's awesome. Happy birthday. What are you gonna do to celebrate a date day, Sunny? Ooh, what are you guys gonna do? So we have a birthday and a date day. You're gonna crochet for your birthday? It's not a bad idea. Oops. Spend money. That's cool. I got your card and I did or your watercolor, sorry. Ooh, my hair is in here. Hi, Yarn Papa. And I did a unboxing video of all of my packages. So that will be up hopefully tomorrow. It was a lot of fun. Somebody went a little crazy sending me stuff, but that's fine with me. I had a blast opening it. You'll see. Hopefully tomorrow. I have to edit the second half tonight because it was like an hour length of just recording, so I have to edit out just certain parts. Gonna go to the mall and then out to eat. That sounds fun. That's cute. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping Cosmina shows up so I can ask about her. School was so much fun yesterday. Well, that's good. You're enjoying school. That's fine because I feel like she's probably quite preoccupied right now. Hello, Tiana or Tiana. Yes, I remember you. Sunny, I think, knows what she had. A boy. Oh, wait, didn't she tell us if she was expecting a boy? I'm like, duh. Yeah. At least I think I remember her saying that. So I think, yeah, we knew, but that's very exciting for her. A little baby boy. A cat beanie with a blue yarn. I have never made a cat beanie. I'm working on a book sleeve that I started a while ago. Tiana. Got it. But that's it. I started this on my Patreon live. Sunny and Laura were there. I got no further. But I want to finish it so I can put it in my Etsy shop. Hello, Rachel. You made a glow-in-the-dark beanie? For yourself? Hello, Cosmina, and congratulations. Do you say it Fabian or Fabian? Hopefully one of those ways I said is right. Glad to see you here, though, Cosmina. Made it. I'm going to be listening, but not commenting much, cleaning up my craft room. That's fine, Annie. Glad you're here, even if it's just your ears. The last one. Fabian, I think is what I said, right? Fabian. Well, congratulations. It's very exciting. Milo, what are you doing? You can't fit there. Okay. Milo's here. Hey, Mishy. She just did a live and I was there. Mostly listening while I was getting ready for this. As you can see, I'm in a different spot than normal. And that's because the office where I usually am is slightly under construction because Guy is outside redoing the drywall. So if you hear crazy sounds during this live, that's him working. I almost canceled because of it, but it's been fairly quiet. So I'm hoping it stays that way because I feel like that kind of noise would be annoying, in my opinion. What day did you have him, Cosmina? Sunny said it, but now I don't remember. You have 3 boys and 1 girl. Handyman hubbies. Yours must not be handy then, huh? Yeah, he is very handy. It's very nice to have. Anytime you need something made or fixed. I'm like, babe, can you do this? Can you help me? What is your husband good at? Is he one of the guys that just watches TV? Me and a coworker were talking about that. She's like, my husband just sits around and watches TV and I want to clean. And I was like, so you have to like clean around him? And she was like, basically. October 1st at 9:25 a.m. So cute. Did everything go well for you during labor? If that's too personal, you don't have to say, but I imagine so if you're here now. I'm working on a baby blanket for a coworker in like camo colors. I think I'm about 1/3 of the way now, and I'm hoping to get it done within the next week. So, fingers crossed I can buckle down and get it done. Oh yeah, Mishy, I keep meaning to ask you, and I always forget whenever I see you. When you do your lives, are you using like a laptop camera or how are you recording? Because I think it's cool how you add in your little videos every now and then, like you did when people became members. And I was like, how is she doing that? You were there, bunnies? So was I. Mostly listening. So if you're crocheting with me, let me know what you are working on. Hello, Lynn. Where's my mouse? I don't have, see, it's hard. I don't have a desk, so I have to use my laptop one. I don't like using it. We had some minor complications. Oh no. Good. I'm glad. Hey, virtual mouse. Hell, all Lynn. Lynn has a lot of problems when she types and texts. It's pretty entertaining. She always blames her phone, but Might be her. This morning I was laughing because I was looking in my camera roll, and the last like 6 pictures in it are just me and Lynn sending pictures back and forth of each other's houses because we're creepy like that. So funny. A green scrap yarn, top down top. I had to say that really slow. That's cool. Are you following a pattern or are you just doing it as you go? Yeah, your husband thinks we're creepers. My husband is in on it. He'll be like, your friend's outside, meaning Lynn. He'll be like, your friend's outside, so I'll go look. Or he'll be like, her front door's open, take a picture and send it to her. I'm like, so funny. Last night her door was open and Guy was like, babe, come take a picture, her door's open. Somebody's gonna shut it soon. So I waited. As soon as her husband went to shut it, I snapped his photo and sent it to her. It's so entertaining. Without caffeine. Have you had your caffeine? I had some. Some. Okay, a blanket and waffle stitch with Karen Cake's buttercream yarn. Buttercream makes me think of cake. Oh, okay, Melissa, that's cool. Not enough, Lynn? Maybe we can go get coffee later. We were supposed to do that last week, and today I was thinking we never went and got our coffees. I had a very weird week, though. That's why there weren't any, like, updates. Oh, I just woke up. Tell him I said hi. Yeah, I had a weird week, though, so that's why I didn't do, like, any YouTube updates. There were no blanket updates until yesterday was my first one of the week, which is not normal for me. Usually I stick to my little schedule, but I was just very, very, very unmotivated and very emotional all week, and I just couldn't bring myself to do literally anything. So I kind of just sat around when I wasn't working. But now I have a week off, which I am very, very excited about. And I was thinking if I do a live, maybe it'll get me back in my groove of wanting to do stuff. I did record that package video, but hopefully I can finish editing it today, so it'll be out tomorrow. Hello, Saf. And then, I don't know. I plan on being live today for 3 hours. Normally I do like 4.5 or 5, but I started realizing it's exhausting me. And Sunny agreed it was exhausting her as a moderator. So I was like, maybe I can just do more frequent shorty ones. Yeah, Stella got her groove back. Yep. We have Stella in here sometimes. That's funny. She's trying to get her groove back. Like all my projects have just been staring at me. I think I did like 6 rows of the baby blanket I'm making this week, which is nothing. That's life sometimes. But this is my book sleeve I'm working on. These fun little colors. I was going to have you guys vote on colors for my next book sleeve because I'm just making these just to put in my Etsy because every time I put one in, it sells. So I'm like, I need to make more of these, but that's about as far as I am so far. So I have a little ways to go. And then from my Happy Mail, I'm going to show you 10 stars left. Oh, that's awesome, Sunny. That's very exciting. Hi, Hope. So you've been busy. How long does it take you to make one star? I mean, you crocheted Kevin some bandanas. That's cute. I have a bandana pattern on my channel for dogs, but I mean, you can alter it to fit a cat. I forgot what I was saying. Something about my mail. Or I was thinking it and didn't say it yet. I don't know. But I'm going to show you part of what I got in one of my packages because it's yarn and I thought it would be fun to show you live on here. And then I found out, I think yesterday, Miss Deborah sent me 2 boxes of yarn. They're not here yet. It says it'll be here Monday. So I plan on doing a live unboxing with you guys when I get those. I'm excited. Hey, Cat Stuff. Hi, Andrea. But I got some fun new yarn I have never touched in person, and it's pretty amazing. So I'll show you in a second. How are you guys today? How many are here right now? I'll use my book as my mouse pad. 27 people. That's funny, Rachel. The name sharer. That's what we'll call her. Rachel, the name sharer. We have a lot of Rachels, and then we have a lot of, what's the other one? I think I have like multiple Michelles that are in here sometimes too. There's somebody's name where I'm always like, there's so many of us. Or of you. This is just Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. This shade is Periwinkle. And then I don't have the tag for this one, but it's the same yarn, just a different color. It's kind of like bubblegum pink. That's what I would call it, but I'm sure it's not called that. I'm working on a book sleeve. It's a free pattern I found online somewhere. I can share it in a like pinned comment later. Yeah. You actually bought me that, Mom. The Periwinkle one. Hey, Janelle. Sharon. That's what I thought your name was, but I wasn't sure at the same time. Because I think we had this conversation last time. And Mom, I didn't check my mail yet, but I will after my live. Maybe when I go get coffee with Lynn. Lynn, remind me. Thanks, Mom. I'm good, Janelle. How are you? Hello, Topher. I did my stitches just a bit tight. Were you over there making stockings, Laura? She was emailing me this morning about that. Yes, that's right. That's right. And then I got more confused because your email had a different name, and I'm like, Sharon, the woman of many names. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to remember somehow in my head that Ditzy is Sharon. 3 of the stockings. What colors did you make them in? Are you doing Christmassy ones? Dino plushies. Are you following somebody's pattern for that, Janelle? Your name is Laura, but yeah. Okay, yeah, I like calling you bunnies because, I don't know, I just know you by that. Red and white, okay. Yeah, so Sharon named her little loaf cat Midnight, right? Was it Midnight? I already can't really remember. What pattern is it, Janelle? I always think of, when I think of Dino plushies, I think of the Mary Makes one. I haven't made it though. With Dollar Tree yarn. Ooh. I've never used Dollar Tree yarn. I don't think I've been to the Dollar Tree in years though. Trying not to buy yarn, which is nice because instead people are sending me yarn. I'm like, ooh, Christmas. a jumper again. We can go today after coffee. Oh, to the dollar store? Oh, look at her. She's trying to get me to spend my money. I have like $30 in my purse, and when I have like cash, I don't count it as money, so I'll spend that. I'm like, well, it didn't come out of my bank, so it didn't count. The money is like, I don't know, guy gave it to me for something. A puff border shawl. I've never made a shawl before, Andrea. By Stringy Ding Ding. Stringy Ding Ding sounds very familiar. I've probably made one of their patterns before, and I'm trying to think what. They have other plushie patterns, right? You guys, Garland is, right? I don't think he would let me do that today because he spent a ridiculous amount of money to do what he's doing on the side of the house. Ridiculous. Hooked by Robin. That one sounds familiar too. Oh, that's sweet cat stuff. Yeah, today I'm trying to just work on whips I have because I start getting anxiety when I've had them sitting around for a while. I started a cow blanket months ago, the cow blanket of the pattern I sell. And it's on my bed right now because it's sitting there hoping that I'll work on it today. Maybe during this. We'll see. A blanket I'm wearing on 2022. What kind of blanket is it, Rachel? Or what stitch are you using? And is it for you? These stars, I'm going to start on a granny square turtleneck I saw on Pinterest. That's cute, Sunny. I really, I say this every live, I want to make a cardigan. I just don't want to start it until I've gotten some of these things out of the way. Hello, Queen Clark. So we'll see. And the cardigan I want to make, it has to be like, I need a pattern first of all. I think MJ's Off the Hook has one I was going to use because I need it to be a weight 3 yarn because that's what I have that I'm going to be using for my cardigan. So if you know of any cardigan patterns that use a weight 3, send them my way and I'll check them out and see if I want to make it. I want it to be cropped. I like cropped cardigans. I'm wearing it's not a cardigan, it's a little hoodie, but it's cropped right now. Hooks and Healers has a good pattern. Hooks and Healers, that sounds cute. I've never heard of that one. I'm making a buck sleeve, Queen Clark, a checkered one. I'm using a double crochet. Thought it would go by quicker in a 19-minute. Oh, well, that's cute. Are you using multiple colors? Oh no. What did I do? Oh. So your birthday's coming up, cat stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't know if I was using the right color. I have a few things that I was planning to work on during this live. I have that candy corn doily that I started last live. I was like starting it towards the end of the live. I got no further. Also, this book sleeve, the cow blanket, which I'll get up and show you in a little bit. It's just going to be hard to move because all of the yarn is going to tangle. It's a Grafgan, so it's got the balls of yarn all along the top. And then I was actually going to crochet my winning colors during this live and then turn it into a short later on. Laura's birthday's next month. Woohoo! Laura, you'll have to email me when your birthday is. Or just tell me. Or email me. I might remember better. Hopefully I get to work on your guys' cards this week, because that's been on my to-dos as well for my Patreon people. I'm making them cards, but I haven't had time, and this week I just, like I said, it was a weird week. A yarn vomit blanket. Aren't those the best? I want to make a yarn vomit blanket too, because I have a bunch of just yarn that's not ever going to be used for anything, and it's like scraps and little balls. I was going to turn it into something for Milo, like a blanket for him, but I was like, maybe I'll wait a little bit and then turn that into a little mini series so you guys can help me craft a blanket for Milo. Rachel's birthday is next month too. I wonder when the other Rachel's birthday is. Mine's in May. So, guess we don't have that in common, Rachel. Hello, Ella. You're crocheting a baby blanket for your brother's baby. That's fun. What stitch are you using? Or in the comments of my Salem cardigan if you want to follow that one. I'm sure you can make. Okay, I'll look, Sunny. Whoopsies. I'm a Taurus, Sunny. I'm stubborn. A Highland cow, adorable. I saw a pattern for a Highland cow on Pinterest this morning, and I think I saved it. Just normal granny stitch. Okay. Hello, it's Ems. Apparently mean. I always think I'm mean too, but I don't know. Like, maybe that's just a Rachel thing. Maybe I'm not mean. Sometimes I think it's just my face, which we talked about last time, the whole RBF thing. It is what it is. Your favorite cousin growing up was a Taurus? I guess that's a good sign then, right? That's cute. You're a Sagittarius. Crochet Bunnies is a Scorpio. Janelle is a Leo. What is Guy? Guy is whatever my mom is, which she'll let us know. I think an Aries. Let's see what she says. You're a June Cancer. Aries, yep, see, told you. And Laura is a Sagittarius. That's your hubby. Is your hubby TJ? Is that? Because I was laughing when you signed all of you and your animals, and I was like, TJ, that must be your husband. I thought so. You're like me. I do that too when I sign cards. I'll put from Rachel, Guy, Riley, Milo, Daisy, Nyla, and when we did have chickens, I would add them in too. I was laughing. I was like, oh, that's cute. She does that too. So does my mom. Oh no. I love making these book sleeves, but at the same time, it's kind of, oh, the door opened on its own. like probably the airflow, but it scared me. I was saying I like making these, but I also think it's hard because it's like you're crocheting, but it looks like knits. You have to go in the single crochet instead of through the tops of it. And it's hard to remember not to crochet with my normal tension. I need it to be a little bit looser to get in there. My husband is a Capricorn. I feel bad for him because his birthday is the day after Christmas. Yeah, that's a bummer. I understand that one. Thanks, Melissa. I tried to pick some fun colors that I thought many people might like. I don't know. It is super girly. December 23rd. Yeah, it's so close to Christmas. The other baby blanket, my voice, baby blanket I'm making is for a cousin, and his baby is due around Christmas. I was like, oh, it sucks. Cosmina is December 28th. Kevin is a Libra. Your cat is a Libra. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Your older son is just, oh wow, so you guys are close together. Do you know your big three? What? I do not know. So she came 3 months early, Melissa? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. My big three is Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Your sun, moon, and rising. No, I don't know, Sunny. I guess I'll have to look that up. Does it depend on the exact date of your birthday? Or how does that work? Oh, wow, Melissa. So you're the queen of early babies, huh? Okay. Day, year, time, and place. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what time I was born. Mom, what time was I born? She's like, I don't know. Okay. AstroSeek. I'm gonna do that later because I'm curious. I'll be doing it for everybody that I know. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think of that, Sunny. Oh my goodness. You know what? I didn't even think of emailing you after I opened your letter, but I loved the watercolor. I recorded it, so you'll see my reaction. But I love the watercolor and the yellow thing with the where is my mind, because I was like, that's me. Where is my mind? And clearly I don't know because the birth certificate. I feel like I just react instead of thinking before I speak. I don't process things very fast. My mom was in labor 17 hours and I was born around 9 a.m. 17 hours. Sorry. I liked it. So that's all that matters. I mean, I think you did a good job. 3 hours. My mom, it was awful. Sorry, Mom. I was stubborn before I came out, guys. Look at that. Well, that's good. That was 2 C-sections. Okay. I can't believe Cosmina was only in labor for 3 hours. I was a perfect baby, you guys. Look at that. That's so funny. 10 hours? Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's more average. Oops. People would have to wake me up to see me. Rude. Well, let me sleep, people. That's funny. Okay, so I've almost gotten 3 little squares done all the way around. I'm going to show you guys the yarn that Mama Riz sent me in her package. It's very, very, very exciting. Hello, Stella. See, Melissa? I was just saying earlier, we have a Stella in here sometimes, and here she is. Okay. So Mama Riz sent me yarn amongst many, many other things, which you'll have to wait and see in my video that I'll put out hopefully tomorrow. But these are, I'll take one out so you can see better. My mom said I cried all the time. Oh, did you have like reflux? Were you one of those babies, Sharon? Because sometimes they say that's why they cry, right? Is it reflux? I think that's what it is. Oh, that's cute, Celine. Lots of babies due in December in this chat. So first up, I got 2 of these from her. And it's the color Baby Blue Green. I've never used this color before, but it looks fun. So I'm thinking plushies of some colic. That's what I was thinking of. So I was thinking plushies of some sort. But she sent me 2 of those. Me too, Sunny. They're pretty. Makes me think like some kind of reptile. Maybe snakes. I've never made a snake and I kind of want to. I know it's super simple, but I really want to make a snake. And then she sent me just a plain pink, baby pink, which makes me think of like a bunny or even a cat. I don't know. But she sent me this book too, which is very exciting. Right. Has Cosmina seen skeins this big? It's bigger than my head. So imagine that, Cosmina. She sent me this book with all of these knotted levies, which I think is amazing because I've seen these on Pinterest and have wanted to make them, but I just haven't. But now I have a book full of them. Yeah, Lynn. I'll bring this and show you. And then this yarn, you guys, is amazing. I've never seen it in person. The only time I've ever seen this yarn was when I was in another live, and it was Mishy's live. I don't know if she's still here, but she was earlier. But Mama Riz sent me 3 of these. They're all different colors. Which one do I want to show you first? They're amazing, is all I can say. Like, I couldn't get over it. When I was recording the video, I was like, my reaction, I was just like, I have to edit a lot of this out because I was just like staring at it, feeling it. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. I think it's gorgeous. It's hand dyed. And So it's 1,200 yards and it's cotton fingering. So I want to make like a top or something. I have 3. They're all different shades, so just wait. It gets better. But I was like, wow, that's fun. It's like, it feels like what I would think a cloud feels like. But it's super, super thin. So I've never worked with yarn this thin. So I want to find like a really good pattern for a cute little top. And then I have to decide which yarn I want to use to make it. So I'll show you the other 2. Let me take it out. They're all 1,200 yards, same thing. Cotton fingering. Jovi's yarn, I guess that's who hand dyes them. And I heard she has live Facebook sales for her yarn. She has an Etsy shop, but it seems like she does more of it on Facebook. So this is the second one. I really like this one a lot. A lot, a lot. And if you could feel it, I don't know, it's just, it's different. Yeah. And then I don't know which one I like the most. I have another one I'll show you, but look at the colors. Yeah. Like a sunset. Yeah, that's what they all make me think of. I like this one too. A doily mom. Yeah, it's too thin for that. And I would want to definitely use this for something that you wear. These are expensive too. Like in my opinion, they're expensive. When I looked at her Etsy, some of them go for $30 and up. And I was like, oh my goodness. So keep that in mind. This is the last one, which I don't know if this one's my favorite or if that one I just showed you is my favorite, but look at that. I think it's amazing. And they're hand dyed, which is so cool. I like this one. This one's like more rainbow vibes because it has almost every color. Yeah, they're all super pretty in their own way. This one's your favorite, Rachel? Yeah. I really like this one, but I really like, where did I put it? This one, because I love pink and purple together. But I think for a top, I really want to do this one. I don't know. It's hard to decide. I still have to find a pattern. I was trying to look, but I didn't really find anything. So we'll see. If you guys know of any patterns for fingering weight yarn, send them my way, like to my email, so I can check them out. Because I really want to start making one. A choker, Mom? Like for my neck? The second one. So this one, yeah, that's my favorite too. My mom wants me to make a choker. Not with this, Mother. They're very dense, heavy. But yeah, I couldn't get over it when I opened the box and these were in there. I was like, oh my gosh. Hey, Michelle. I got your card. It'll be in a video coming soon. All right, well, I'm going to make my mom a spiked choker. That's so funny. I'm going to set these here, but I'll show Michelle since she just popped in. Mama Riz sent me these, Michelle. My mom, it's okay. That's so funny. They're so pretty. That's cool, Rachel. It says fingering weight, cotton fingering weight, and it's Jovi's yarn if you've ever heard of it. So I want a pattern for like a little top that I can make for myself. I've thought about socks too, Sunny. I do like my socks. My sister bought it for me, and I think she might have got it off of Amazon, Saf. I can ask her. She's at work right now. She got me it for Christmas last year. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil. Sadie, do you like my light? Somebody just asked where I got it. Where did I put my project? Oh. I was like, today's a good day to use this. After Guy finishes the drywall, the office, or not drywall, the siding, the office will be back to normal, and I'm told him I want to make the back wall special, but you have to wait and see. Hopefully it'll be done. The outside will be done tomorrow, but oh no, how did you get injured at work? But I have these lights I want to hang as my little backdrop for when I do my lives. Sunny, maybe just like a crop, not a crop top, but like when I say crop, like my shirts normally sit at where my jeans are, like my waist, if that makes sense. You had to go eat. So you're back, Mishy. So I can ask you about this yarn then. Because Mama Riz sent me this yarn. She sent me 3 different ones. And I need a pattern for like a little top. Tank top might work too. Yeah. Maybe something lacy or meshy. I've seen a few on Pinterest, but they use thicker weight yarns, and I don't know if I can really alter it. I haven't looked too much into the patterns. But the only time I saw these yarns was on your live, Mishy, because you were showing them off in different shades. Hello, Sasha. And there goes Guy. I gotta shut my door real quick. Hey, Magic Frog. Put this on. So if you guys know of a fun pattern, let me know. Yeah. I don't think so, Mishy. I know it's really thin. That's why I was like, can I make a top with just one strand? I guess I could try to do 2. I just don't know, because I was wondering, is this even enough to make a top, or should I make something else? I don't know. I tried to look up like people using this yarn, and I couldn't find any examples of finished pieces, so I don't know. I thought so too, Melissa, but I don't wear those. Do you, Michelle? And what do you normally make, or what have you made with it? Tiffany has a beautiful tank top tutorial. Maybe you can send that my way then, so I can check it out. Close, Michelle. Okay. Yeah, I love these. I really, really want to use this one for a top specifically. Yeah, a dress would be nice with this because of the color change, the ombre effect. I was very excited when I got these in the mail because I didn't know what she was sending me. She told me she sent me 2 small packages, and when I'm thinking small, I'm thinking like small. No, she sent me giant boxes. And I was like, your small and my small are not the same. Okay, Mishy, that would be cool. My email is on my YouTube, so. A cardigan, Stella. Yeah, I do want to make a cardigan. Thinner weight yarn looks so much better. I agree, Michelle. I've made stuff with a 4-weight yarn, and I ended up not liking it by the time I was done. Like, it looks cute, but when you put it on, I don't know, the thickness. But yeah, that'll be a goal. Yes, she is, Mishy. Yes, she is. She's very, very amazing. Yeah, it does look bulky, Michelle. I don't like it at all. I've even used weight 3 for a top, and I made the top. Top looks adorable, but I don't like how it feels either on me. Yeah, Mishy, it was, because inside everything was also wrapped and all cute, and I was just like, this is exactly like Christmas. And it felt like I was getting stuff from my mom because she wraps things the same way. So, yeah. Yeah, she told me she was wedding dress shopping. I was like, that's fun. Hopefully it goes well. Yep, all of my bows were sunflower ones, and I saved them because I was like, I'll reuse these bows for people's gifts. Yeah, Mama Riz is an amazing lady. She even bought, I shared my friend Lynn's, my neighbor who I'm always talking about. She has an Etsy shop, and I shared it a couple weeks ago, and Mama Riz made a purchase there, and it was her first sale, and she was very excited. I thought that was very sweet, because she texted me and she's like, thanks to you, I just made my first sale. And I was like, I bet it's Mama Riz. And it was. I thought that was very cute. This is a book sleeve. Where's my book so I can show you? I'm using it as my mouse right now, or my mouse pad. And if you hear the banging, that is Guy fixing the siding on the side of the house. This is my book sleeve. Every time I make one, her name is Lynn, and she might be in the chat right now. So if you are Lynn, drop your Etsy link if you can, or your shop name. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Buttons and something, or I don't know, but she makes earrings and cups, like little cute cups with fun little pictures on them. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it is, but maybe she'll put it in because she's here, clearly. But I'll show you her earrings she made me. I have 2, which I meant to put them in, but I didn't. Okay, tell them your shop name, Lynn. She made me these because I said something to her one day. I was like, it would be super cute to have yarn balls on earrings. And then she surprised me and made me them, I think, in the same day. I was like, oh, dude, you're so cool. They're so cute, though. And then I only have one in here because she had to fix it for me. My other one is, I think, in the office on my desk. But she makes these cute little dudes too, little pumpkin ones, and the pumpkin bead is blown glass, which is really cool. There you go, Buttons and Beads by LA. Rust and turquoise. Ooh, yeah, that's a good color. I can't talk. That's a good color combo. Rust and turquoise. That's a good idea for a book sleeve too. Maybe that'll be my next color combo. Yeah, they're very cute. They're fun. I might put them in later. I can't right now because I have to clean everything before I put it in my ears, or my like piercing holes will flare up and get mad. I'm very sensitive. I realize that. It's backwards. What's backwards? My earring? Oh. Yeah, she even made some like little Grinchy ones with like green poof balls because she really likes the Grinch. And I was like, I think a lot of people would like those ones specifically because it's a pretty popular character. And then she made gnome ones. I think they're Christmas themed. I'll post the pictures, but I don't think she has them in her shop yet. But if you're into earrings, check out her shop. It's also posted somewhere in my post tab on my channel. The earring was, oh. Saf, it's Lynn. It's LC in the chat. It's okay, I forgive you. So, maybe you can make earrings in front of me today. Get you motivated. I love you too. Like, sit here and make a pair. Then we'll take pictures and make your Etsy listing together. Oh, you do have them up. Okay. I'll have to share those links so people can see them, because we're in October. Yeah. Sasha, no, it's not my pattern. It's Stitches by Faye, who has the loaf cat pattern, and it is a free pattern. It's on her blog, I believe. What is your question, Nissa? If you guys hear the banging again, that's Guy hammering siding into the house, I believe. Thanks, Sunny. I don't think so, Michelle. I was just talking about Lynn's earrings that she makes, which I posted not too long ago. I'll probably make another post today. What kind of bread are you making? Lynn made me bread this week. It was good. Hi, Jessica. Can you guys hear the banging? I know Lynn can because she's across the street, but can you hear it in my video? Yeah, Mishy, there are a lot of them. It's like oversaturated. Speaking of patterns, I just made this one, which I'm going to put on probably my Etsy. So you saw my big pumpkin panel I made. It's in the living room, so I'm not going to go grab it right now. But that's on my post tab somewhere, the picture of it. But, okay, good, Melissa. I made a mini one. I just have to add a row with the, tell that man to shush. The little wooden dowel. But I made this. So I'll put it in my Etsy. It'll probably be fairly cheap because it's so little, but I might make a video tutorial of it as well. I was thinking about just doing both. Do you know I have holes in my rectangle blanket? Because when I was changing ingredients in my yarn, I didn't tie the yarn properly. Yeah, you've got to like kind of attach the yarn together or crochet over your ends. It just depends. For granny squares, I would probably attach them with a knot and then crochet over it. Right? I was thinking this morning, Lynn, that he had the siding delivered this morning, and I didn't know it was gonna come at 7:30 in the morning, and a big huge semi pulls up, and I was like, hopefully we're not waking up all of the neighbors with this truck, because he parked right outside of Lynn's house, which is across the street but a house over. And then they pulled it off, drove the forklift over to us, and yeah. I was just like, it's 7:30 on a Saturday. Oh, Sunny, have fun on your date. Thank you, Stella. I'm trying to get into that fall theme. So I'm going to make this be like a tiny little mini wall hanging. I really like this one because it took, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes to crochet sitting there because there's really not many color changes. It was very easy. So My son's birthday is Christmas Day and asked me last night to crochet him a Betsy Ross flag. This is October. Oh my. So you better get to cracking, Michelle. That's so funny. If you do that, I would love to see a picture of it. Nissa, to crochet over it, I don't know. Can you, is it too far back to frog back and just redo? I'm trying to think. He thinks I can pull out. Don't most people think that about us when we're crocheting? Can you make me this? I need it by Wednesday. And you're like, it's Tuesday. You could do it though. I bet you can. You might be stressed. Hey, Froggy. Yeah, Nissa, I don't know without really seeing it. You can email me a picture and I can try to help you, but I'm not sure. Milo got out of his cone. Hold on. I have to keep Milo in a cone because he keeps scratching himself. And, hey, sorry, buddy. He's got, I don't know, an itchy problem, and I need to take him to the vet. So he's in a cone to stop that. I get that, Michelle. That's a big thing to, it could be a late birthday present, like a really late present. Be like, I'll start it now, and when it's done, it is what it is. Okay. So I am going to do my winning row colors live too. I'll probably do that in a minute. An olive one, so that was the lightest green and brown. I don't have many fall colors, so maybe I can, I don't know. I have some. Some of the colors in the blanket we have repeated, but they look different because they're with another color combo, which works. And I haven't updated my like frequently asked questions about the blanket in a while. I keep forgetting. I need to count how many rows I have because I stopped counting on accident. Bye, Janelle. Yes, Michelle, he does. Hi, Bailey. I'm making a book sleeve. Yeah, he tells me, he always says that I do, like he'll compliment what I make. Packing room. Ooh, fun. That's fun, Mishy. I love packaging things. How is, okay, Milo's like Houdini. He got out of his cone again. Yeah, and if I'm like sad or something, he'll be like, why don't you crochet? Sometimes I'm like, why don't you crochet? No, he does. He's always trying to help me or like make the area I work in more, better for me. Like we don't have a lot of room, but he made me my whole counter area that's in the office, and I'll show you guys it someday when it's more cleaned up. I just, you like that, Sadie? I just have to organize it because it's like where I do all my crafts, my diamond art, my Cricut, my crochet when I'm live, period. That's a joke between me and Sadie. Hello, Juan. What else do I do in there? I don't know. I have a lot of crafts that I do, and it's all at that one station I sit at. He's dumbfounded that you make your clothes. Yeah, I know what you mean, because some people have been like, that's cute. Where'd you get that? I'm like, where'd I get it? I made this. You made that? Yes, I made it. Can you make me one? No. I haven't crocheted in a while due to making memory bears, but I really want to do something tonight. Yeah, Jessica. I like that you're making memory bears, though. I think that's really sweet. Are you like hand sewing them? Or do you use a sewing machine? I think those are adorable, though. What type of diamond arts do I do? I don't know what you mean by types, but do you mean like the picture? I don't know. I haven't done any in a while. I know I have one with like sunflowers on it. I think I have a Christmas themed one with like a little red truck. I just haven't started it yet. I don't know. I'd have to look. I was thinking about doing diamond art live at some point. Your friends are just jealous, Michelle. Oh, I'm glad, Stella. Sewing machine and hand. I have a sewing machine, which I'm okay with. It's learning curve. I've only used it really once. I cannot sew by hand, though, at all. So if you can, you are amazing. Oh, no, Hope. That's horrible. That's like a nightmare. I don't even know if I would have the patience to do that. You think so, Bailey? That's good to know, because I know I'm a crochet channel, but I have a lot of other crafts I like to do, so if you guys wanted to see me do diamond art live, I will keep that in mind, because I really want to do them, and I have at least 6 that I've not started or anything. You can only see by hand, or sew by hand, Michelle. Well, that's amazing that you can do that. I think I've finished like maybe 3 diamond arts. I was like on a just diamond art all day for a while. That was probably over a year ago. Well, welcome back, Cat Stuff. Thank you. It's slow to make, but worth it in the end. I'm going to try to do other patterns for book sleeves that work up quicker, because these sell fast when I put them in. I usually have 1 available in my Etsy, and they just go. Possibly, Sadie. I don't even know. I'd have to go look. No, it's just regular crochet, but it's like a knit stitch. So I carry the yarn for each section and just crochet over it, but then instead of going into the top bars, you go inside in the V of the single crochet to make it look this way, which I think is really fun, because knit looks very pretty to me, but I can't knit. I've tried and I was like, nope, it's not for me. Thank you. Yeah, it's a free pattern. I can share it when I share the post for this. I will share the pattern as well. I've never tried doing it, Michelle. I see it all the time. It pops up on my YouTube and I'm like, that looks nice, but I've never tried it. You hate making color changes, Stella? I used to, but once you get the hang of it, I feel like I don't know, I wouldn't say I've ever hated it or anything. I can knit the stockinette stitch. That one looks like that is really hard. Stockinette sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is without looking it up. When I was little, I was taught how to knit and purl, but I don't remember how to do it now. And I didn't stick with it. Bailey, I think it's just a personal, it just depends on the person. As long as you start with something small, simple, you can build your way up to more intermediate kinds of projects. I think when I started crocheting, I didn't start small. I started with a blanket, which I have somewhere around here. It's been in some of my lives with me. And then I also made like a stuffed animal, which I'll show him to you. He's actually right here. Yeah, you just have to stick with it. It takes a lot of practice. Milo, I need you to stay in your cone, dude. Thank you. Nope. So this is actually the second plushie I ever made. My little giraffe. His head used to be held up on its own, but now it flops. And that's okay because he's floppy. But he's cute. Are you talking about my light cat stuff? Thanks. Yeah, and it's with a freaking acrylic wait for yarn, which what kind of psycho does that? But yeah, I love giraffes, so I was like, I want to make a giraffe. And this is, she has a lot of free patterns. What's her name? Jess Huff, I believe. Yeah. So. Yeah, magic circles are like kind of tricky when you're learning them and frustrating. Hi, Teresa. Glad you're here. Oh, it's just a blanket I had made for a friend. And no, Laura, he's not for sale. That's a different one with like a chunky yarn. But the blanket behind me, cat stuff, I made for a friend. Like I started it, it's not finished. But I'm probably going to frog it at some point because I ended up getting probably nearly all the way done and then decided I don't like it enough to give to her. So I don't know. We'll see. I just use it as my little background blanket for the most part. I know I say that a lot and people are like, why would you frog that? You should see all the tail ends on it because of the color changes are so often and none of them are weaved in. So that's fun. That was mistake number one because I was like, I'm not weaving these in. Maybe someday, and I'll just keep it for this reason and because people keep telling me no, don't. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's pretty. I just wasn't thrilled with it to give it to somebody, if that makes sense. Why don't you take a Pokemon to the bathroom with you? Why, Michelle? I have a feeling I know where this is going, but I'm going to wait. Yes, Teresa. Yes, I knew you were going to say that. I was like, why? Because he's a Pikachu? I like that. I made a Pikachu blanket before. A little baby one. Never mind, I'm number 2 again. Rachel's all mad over here. Who are my tops today? Laura Bunny. Oh, poor Rachel. Start spamming the chat and Rachel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I might weave the ends in if I ever get, I can't even say if I ever get bored enough because I don't think I would be bored enough to weave in those ends. Teresa, so far I've been working on this book sleeve. It's thick because you carry the yarn through every time you color change. And then I showed yarn. Thanks, Fontrella. I love him too. He's fun. I showed some yarn earlier. Fun colors. And I was asking people to help me find patterns to use it because it is a fingering weight cotton yarn. And I want to make like a top of some type. Squishmallows are so soft, Rachel. Oh, I kind of want one. Just because they're so squishy and soft. Yeah, I don't, knitting just wasn't for me. I have a knitting machine, like a circular knitting machine. But yeah, yes, it would, cat stuff. That would just take forever to make. I don't know how many skeins you would need either. I mean, this is 1,200 yards, but it's cotton fingering weight. And that's all I know. This is the sticker. Jovi's yarn. It's hand dyed too. A squishmallow, it's like a stuffed animal. You buy them at the store, Michelle. Everywhere has them. Walmart, Target, everywhere. You can look them up online. They're kind of like they're usually like bally, egg-shaped things. And they're like different animals or characters. 4 or 5 of them. Rachel has a collection. That would be me. I would be like, I need more. I was gonna say they come in different sizes. Like you can get some that are like maybe as big as my hand, and then you can get some probably that are as big as you. It's crazy. Labubu's are not cute. If you guys like Labubu's, I'm sorry, I don't. It's just my opinion. I don't. Your daughter has like 20 of them. Yeah, that would be me as a kid. Me with all, I had lots of stuffed animals when I was a kid, actually. I loved them. I still do. You want to start crocheting with Chanel yarn? Any tips? I agree, Stella. Tips. If you are making a plushie and you're doing a magic ring, use acrylic yarn to form your magic ring. I've shown that before. I need to make a video on it because I talk about it all the time. Along with your yarn collection. Those are good collections, Rachel. I'm trying to think of tips for cat stuff. Start with, I don't know if it's easier when you're starting to use a solid Chanel yarn or a ombre one, because sometimes the stitches can be hard to see, and I don't know what would be easier for a beginner. Maybe somebody in the chat would know. Cabbage Patch. I don't know what couscous is, but I know what Cabbage Patch is. I was a Polly Pocket girl, if you guys know what that is. Loved Polly Pocket. It depends what you're making, cat stuff. Maybe just buy 1 or 2 to start to see if you even like it, because I know some people don't like using that yarn at all. That sounds like me, Stella. They all had feelings. You like them too, cat stuff? Yeah. What was the other things? I'm trying to think of the other toy. I just don't know the name of it. Yeah, but Polly Pockets were my jam. I would be in my own little world. Sadie's wearing the cardigan I made. That's cute, Sadie. Maybe I should make that one again in a thinner yarn, because I think I can alter that one. Hers is a little cropped cardigan that I made with actually a weight 4 yarn. I don't know what that is either, Michelle. Trolls were big when I was a kid. I didn't like them, but they were a big thing. Those troll plastic with the plastic body and then the furry hair. I didn't like them. They kind of creeped me out. And then they had like the jeweled belly button. I don't know. I don't know if it was like a cartoon too or what it was, but those were popular for some reason. A lot of weird toys out there. Twin monkeys from the 60s or 70s. Okay. Care Bears. I remember Care Bears, but I don't think I had any that I recall. Yeah, but isn't that newer, Teresa? Or is there an old Trolls movie? The glowworm. Is that the lullaby one, Michelle? Where you like, it does the little, his face lights up? Or is that something else? Kind of like the baby toy-ish thing. Okay, because I know there's like a Trolls movie that came out a couple years ago, but I don't know if there's one from like when I was younger, because I didn't know. I didn't like that. No, it just glowed. Okay, Teddy Ruxpin sounds familiar, but I don't think I really know what it is either. Please hold. Milo escaped his cone once again. Milo, you're killing me, dude. You're killing me. Hey, put this on. I guess it would help if he had his collar on, because then I could attach it, but I don't want to go get his collar right now. Oh, okay, yeah, those are way newer. So Lynn knows what that is. Yeah, I'll look it up, but I might get creeped out now, huh? Hatchimals. Yes. I think that might have been what I was thinking of, cat stuff. Like his back and tail area, which Lynn told me what she thinks it is. So I need to go to the vet. He just got out again. That is a good idea, Celine, actually. I've put a shirt on him before, and it might have been for a similar reason, so maybe I should do that again. Yes, Lynn. Duh. Like, I've tried, oh, good job, Hope. Like, this spray I have that's, like, anti-itch, or I don't know what it is. It's for dogs, but it doesn't seem like there's any effect. I've done flea and tick baths, washing all of his stuff, all kinds of things for him, but it doesn't seem like anything's helping. When the cone's on, he doesn't seem like he's trying to get to it, but when the cone is off, that's all he wants to do. So, poor dude. Need to get that figured out. Where'd my water go? Oh. Warm water, double box baking soda. Huh. Interesting, Michelle. He is starting to get spots, like his hair is missing in a little spot. Hey, Cosmina. Welcome back. And I think I did read something about baking soda the other day, because I was like, what can I do at home? Because a vet visit is going to be expensive, but I think I'm going to have to do it. But I think for my vet, just to see the vet is $200 on top of whatever they tell me he needs or whatever. So I'm not really looking forward to that. So I was like trying to do at-home remedies. Hello, Bryn. Yeah, probably, Teresa. because I've even tried like soothing stuff, oatmeal stuff. I read somewhere aloe vera, but then I was like, I don't know about putting that on my dog. Yes, it is a lot. It's crazy. I'm like, that's what's making me not want to do it. I don't have $200 to spend. Yeah, he is a dirt roller too. He will roll in the dirt. It's super annoying. I'll give him a bath and then he goes and rolls in the dirt. Olive oil. Okay. No, not, I don't know what really hot spots are, Sadie, but he's just been like itching and chewing, like how they do when they're itchy, constantly. I might do that too, Celine. Yeah. He's old too, and I was like, could he be getting allergies to something? Like Lynn told me all the like things it could be, so it might be that. I don't know. She worked at a vet, so. Oh, Michelle did too. Look at that. I'll probably try the baking soda thing just to try it then, because that's pretty simple and my vet's not even open on the weekend. Sophie has them. Will you send me a picture, Mom? If she still does. Yeah, then he does. Okay, Teresa, then yeah, he does. Oh no, Mom. Yeah, just Milo, not Daisy or Nyla. They're both fine. It's just Milo. He's little. He's like 20. He little medium. He's like 25-ish pounds. I could try that too. I don't even think I have Benadryl. Okay. Yeah, I feel bad for him because at first I was like, is it like starting to become a food allergy? Because he's like 12 and that was the first thing that popped into my head. Yes, Melissa, he is. But I don't know. They put her on spoil. What is that, Mom? Yeah, he's a min pin and a chihuahua. Yeah, we'll have to see. I need to call them. Misspelled. Oh. Yeah, dog problems are not fun, and he can't tell me anything is wrong. An allergy pill? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's on my to-do list this week. Figure out what's wrong with Milo. And hopefully it's not expensive. Give her more grain. Yeah, Lynn was telling me, like, I might be saying this wrong, but this is the best I can remember. He may have been bit by a flea at some point, like outside, and he's just reacting to the saliva. I can't remember what there she is. Flea allergy dermatitis. I know, Teresa, I'm sorry. Bye, bunnies. Yeah, it's very sad. I don't know what it's like to lose a pet at all, but I can only imagine. Yeah, Melissa, it feels like it could be just a lot of things. It could, what if I go and it's nothing that we've mentioned? I don't know. I'll let you guys know, but. Hello, Patricia. What sucks, Sadie? The flea, what is it called again? Hold on, I have to scroll up. Flea allergy dermatitis, right? Yeah. Is that what you're referring to, Sadie? I'll let you know, Lynn, when I figure it out, because I'm debating calling other vets to see if they're cheaper. I just don't know. I'm glad you're here, Patricia. Right now we're talking about what's wrong with Milo. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully I can figure that out for the dude. On another note, I'm wearing Christmas socks. Okay, that's interesting, Mom. It was kind of chilly this morning and I wanted cozy socks, and now it's getting warm and I might have to take them off and change. Yeah, Michelle. Like, I started putting him in the cone and I hope it's not annoying him, but I don't want him to scratch and make it worse than it's getting. But I feel bad putting the cone on him at the same time. That's funny, Melissa. Milo must be a popular name for dogs then. I figured, Lynn. You know how they just give you that look like this is pure torture? Why are we doing this? And like, it's for your own good. Yeah, there are other costs because they like, if they have to see the vet, which means, I don't know how they, whatever, but they're like, it's $200. I'm just like, $200? And then you're going to charge me for whatever I need to get for him. I'm dreading it, you guys. I'm just dreading it. But I know it needs to be done. Okay, Laura. Okay, Sadie. So clearly this is a common thing, huh? Everybody knows about it. Not me. I'm like, well, this is new. Yeah, and it may not work, or he might have a reaction to what they give him, and it's just like, we'll see. I will keep you guys updated once I have it all set and figured out. Stella, where are you again? Are you in the UK? A book sleeve, Patricia. I haven't gotten too much done because I keep stopping and showing things or just chatting. But my vet said peas in her kibble is not good. So you gave her peas and that's how you figured it out? I'm almost halfway. It's not. It's fairly easy in my opinion, but yeah. I'll probably give him another bath today and then rewash his bedding just to do it, but knowing it's probably not helping. Thanks, Patricia. Oh, it's in her dog food, so it's already in it. So you had to get her different food or what? I was even thinking like maybe even if it's not that, I think I might need to be buying different food for Milo because I think he's a senior right now and he's still eating just the same food I get Nyla and Daisy, and they're both half his age or more than that. So I don't know if I need to do that. Lynn, I knew she was going to say something. We'll talk about that too. She's a little dog expert. Lynn has like 20 dogs. Not really, but that's how it seems when you go over there. She has 4 or 5. Romania. Oh yeah, because you and Cosmina are there. I can't get my hook in this one. I did it too tight. Dang it. Please hold. I've got to like shove it in here. Nope, I missed. I missed again. I hate when I do my stitch too tight, especially for this pattern, because you have to crochet loose or else it's not fun. Wait, I'm catching up. Sorry. I'm gonna give her chicken and rice and green beans. Okay. With the dog food or without it, Mom? Are you just gonna give her that from now on, or I want you to know that I love your channel and what. Thanks, Patricia. Weston, this is what I've done today. Okay, Patricia, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Mom, what do you want pictures of? Yes, I remember you, Weston. I do, Michelle, which it's normally my Rachel hook because it says my name. Also this is a 5mm, and then this is a 5.5. I like this one because of how it feels in my hand. Oh, of Lynn's dogs. Oh, I can do that, yeah. We'll have to get them all to sit all nice together. Group photo. The only way I can get my dogs to do a group photo is if I have my phone out ready to take the picture. I just put a treat on top of my phone and I'll take a picture. And people are always like, how do you get your dogs to do that? I'm like, secret. They're really good dogs. I got all of mine on Etsy, cat stuff. Supper, sausage, roast potatoes, and fried green beans. Sounds good, Melissa. Yeah, Milo has not lost any teeth. He's 12. Milo is 12. Doesn't look it. I think he might outlive both of my other dogs. Daisy is like 7 and Nyla is 2. Yeah, dogs. Some dogs can't have, like, yeah. Milo can pretty much eat anything. I mean, I don't give him things you're not supposed to give dogs. But then, like, Nyla and Daisy, if I give them that same food, it upsets their stomach really, really bad. But I've heard, still listening. How's it going, Annie? But I've heard Daisy's a German Shepherd, and I've heard they have very sensitive stomachs. I don't know. Thanks for coming, Cat Stuff. That's fun, Weston. Did you get everything you needed? Oh, fresh veggies. That's cute. My dogs are funny when I give them like people food. Like Milo is little, so he kind of like takes his time. Nyla, she will take the food, walk away, set it down, take a little lick, a little nibble. I'm in my room, Mom. And she's just very weird about how she eats food. She like savors it. It's so cute. And then Daisy doesn't even taste it. It just goes down. I'm just like, really? Do you know what that was? a book sleeve. What is your Great Dane's name, Michelle? Sounds like guys having a lot of fun out there. No, I'm sitting in the little gamer chair. I'm right next to my dresser. So I have my little setup around me. Welcome back, Laura. I was going to sit on my bed, but I thought that might be too hard to crochet because I didn't have anywhere to put anything. Like, I have my nightstand, but it's not enough room to put all of my stuff on. So, okay, Sadie. That's exciting. Sadie's having a sleepover on Monday with her BFF. I wonder who that could be. She's coming to visit me. Wait, what did she say his name was? Bull. I like that. Bull. Bull the dog. That's cute. Hansel and Gretel. I like that. That's nice that you took them in. Like they dropped them off to you or what? Oh no, your dog's too, Annie? Yeah, Annie has 5 dogs. She is outnumbered. I mean, I can't say a lot. I'm almost halfway there. I have 3. Well, I am halfway there. Honey dog, I like that. Your birthday's coming up, Weston. A lot of birthdays are coming up. We had this talk earlier. Thank you, Cosmina. Yes, please like my live. What are we at? 41. Fun, fun, Weston. Happy birthday. So I think I'm going to do my blanket now before I forget. The book sleeve I'll probably finish later. Hey, Lorena. Lorena, was that you or a different Lorena that commented saying, let me know when you're online again? Because I didn't know if they meant a live or just what. That's really annoying, Michelle. I don't like that. But I like that they have you, I guess. Some people. And yes, that banging sound is Guy, in case anybody here doesn't know. He's working on the house. Yeah. Michelle is a little angel taking in dogs. So, our blanket is getting big. I feel like it might be a third of the way done. I need to measure it because I want it to be 6 feet long so that I know it's going to cover me. I'm like 5'2", so I want a little extra. But, okay, I wasn't sure. They commented on like one of my last posts and it said Lorena. And I thought of you because I've never really noticed another Lorena, but I don't know. Yeah, right, Michelle? No. So it's getting big. It feels very nice. Feels nice. The little, I call it the pumpkin rose because that's what it was based off of. But my pumpkin rose I did the other day. yesterday. I did it Thursday, but uploaded yesterday. And the winning colors for this were olive. So this is what won over the camo. Thanks, Mom. So based off of the orange, the last few rows, do you guys think I should do the green or the tan color first? How about we do a poll? A little poll. Row 1, green, tan, done. Start. Did I start it? Yeah. Which color first? Move poll. I always have to move it. Oh, it didn't let me do it. It's not letting me move the poll. Oh, there we go. Which one would you like to see first? You finally have free time, Cosmina? Is that baby sleeping? Or what's up? We're at 50-50. That's not good. Yes, Michelle, it is. It is. It's come a long way. And like, I remember when it was this big. When it was this big. I used to wear it as a scarf in my videos for fun. All 3 are asleep. That's good. I'm glad you have a little bit of free time then. I do remember that, Lorena. Yep. I like that you guys always answer my questions in the video. It's fun to see what you say. I think tan, look like the stem, then green for the leaves. Yep. I'm good with either way. So tan is winning. We're just gonna go with tan. Which I would have picked 2 because the row before the orange was green, and just to space out the greens a little more. We'll go with that. So let's get started. Your craft show that'll be on October. Ooh, pumpkin loaf cats. I bet that will be really cute. What's happening with this yarn? There are 2 tail ends. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did a video, short last week about Hetty. Not last week. Yeah, last week. What's today? Saturday? So last Saturday, the video for Hetty came out, but he hasn't come back yet, so. And when he does, I have big plans. I have big plans for him. At least where I'm putting him, I have plans. What I'm doing with him, I'm not sure. We could talk about that if you guys want. He had a candy corn hat, so if you didn't see that, you should go watch it. Hello, Tina C. Are you making loaf cats with plushy yarn, Cosmina? Oh yeah, that's right, Wednesday Adams, yep. Can't say what I'm gonna do since Lynn's here, but if you want to drop down ideas, you can drop them in the comments, in the chat. I have some ideas, but I like seeing what you guys think. A Hetty Halloween hat. Oh my gosh. Plush yarn. Okay, what colors are you doing for your cats? Ooh, I just got an idea. Note to self, hopefully I remember. I don't have anything to write down with today. And even if I did, would I remember? Probably not. Plush yarn. Oh wait, I asked you what color next, huh? Yeah, I'm waiting for him to make his little appearance. I'll get him back and he's wearing earrings she made or something. I would laugh so hard. I have them, Melissa. It's just because I'm in this room to be away from guys' nonsense work out there. I didn't bring everything like I normally would have. Just trying to minimize, because once I get done in here, I just have to clean it all up. Because I'm in my room. Give him time. Lynn's over there like planning some master little plan. Blue and white, we named him Winter. My son doesn't leave him. Oh, that's cute. You're practicing the wobble stitch. Okay. Maybe she wants to cuddle in your blanket, Rachel. Hello, B from Texas. Oh, that's a good idea, Lorena. A bat hat. Yep, that's cute too. Brown, orange, and some. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Oogie Boogie. Sunny bought my Oogie Boogie crochet hook. If you guys saw that, she would be in here saying that since Oogie Boogie came up. So I'll say it for her. I think I can make another one too. Is yarn on sale this week, Lynn, at Hobby Lobby? Do you know? Oh, I was like, what's that noise? My window's open and I can hear one of my dogs drinking water. No clue. Lynn's like, I don't care. I don't go for the yarn. Yeah, we will. Unless I Google it beforehand. I'll probably be on here like another hour, and then we can go on an adventure. I don't want to exhaust myself. Me too, Lorena. They have a lot of good yarn there. And then Lynn's gonna make some earrings. Maybe I'll work on my baby blanket while I visit with her, because that's easy to transport. I also need to help Lynn learn how to crochet. She bought one of those crochet kits at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Baby Bee's a good one. Ooh, they're on sale. Might have to take a little peek down the yarn aisle. Just a little peek. Probably I love this yarn, Lorena. That's the first thing that always comes to mind because I buy it a lot. I use it a lot, but I also like their blanket yarn, which is Yarn Bee, right? By a little, you mean half hour. What did I say? No, Michelle. Actually take that back. Sorry. My granny in England knits. She knits a lot of beanies for the homeless. Like all year, that's what she works on and then donates them. So she knits, I crochet. Not knit or crochet. Well, his aunt kind of did a little bit, but she didn't really stick with it. And then she gave me all of her yarn and crochet hooks. And I was like, all right, I'll put these to use. But his grandma does cross stitch, which I think is very cool. So I don't know where I got my crafting gene. My mom is, she does like, she's more of like a puzzle. She does puzzles. I like puzzles. She does Cricut, actually. I forgot about that. That would be cute. There's, I kind of do want to make beanies because there's that Knots of Love I donated the blankets to for NICU babies. But they also do like, they take donations for adult cancer patients and they always want beanies for them. So I was thinking about making those. Especially with my knitting machine because that's very easy. Just done. Turn the handle and you're done. You could, Nessa, you just have to make sure everything is secure. That's not a bad idea. That's nice, Lorena. The yarn I'm using is good. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. Hope. There's lots of yarns that are good for blankets. If it's for you, I feel like it just depends on the texture you want to feel. This is fairly soft, in my opinion. One row down. What is that? Oh, whoops. Need to put that away. Where's my skizzers? Okay, Lynn, sounds good. Oh no. They cut your blanket. How rude. I'm looking for my water again. No, I think she was saying bye to Lynn, my neighbor. We're gonna craft together later. Maybe I'll make a little short of us and our little adventure if you guys would like that. I'm definitely gonna make one when Sadie is here. I always make one. I have one that I haven't uploaded of the last time we were together. Do it. My mom says, do it. Yep. I'll show her making earrings, me making a blanket, us going to Hobby Lobby, her dogs, her millions of dogs, the coffees we get. Row 2. Here we go. I have to remember to turn this into a short later. Maybe I'll find new colors today for you guys to vote on for this next go too. I really want to find like a burgundy yarn because I think I really like burgundy and I don't have any yarn that's burgundy and it's been on my mind for some reason. What do I prefer while I crochet? Like to do while I'm crocheting? Is that what you mean, Lorena? You're so cute, Nessa. I hope you get famous. Hello, Alexis. My goal, Stella, we're at 58. 100 would be nice. Like 100 likes, I mean. People, I don't know, they come and go. We're at 44 right now, like currently in it. But it would be cool if we get 100 likes. I only have an hour left to do that. Oh, okay, Lorena. Normally I put on the TV because sometimes when I'm crocheting, I kind of zone out. So if I'm listening to a book, I might not really be listening, if that makes sense. So I'll usually put on something I've already seen and love watching, like The Office. I talk about The Office a lot, but you guys probably already know that. 50 likes. Here we go with the, nope, it's 49. If you haven't liked my live, please do that. It would mean a lot to me. And then YouTube pushes me out more the more likes I get. Thanks, Cosmina. Bye, Nissa. Sometimes I will do music, though. I have not done that in a while, actually, and I don't know why. Forgot to... Ooh, Lorena, good. Forgot to show that I'm using the green now. Who is your favorite character, Lorena? Does anybody else here watch The Office? I've seen it, like, I own all the DVDs, too. Everybody loves Dwight. I love Dwight, too, but I like to go without the majority, so I choose Pam because she's cute. But I do love Dwight and Michael, of course. I'm trying to get Lynn to watch it. She's never seen it, so. I liked it. Thanks, Melissa. I like these colors together. It always looks so different once you start crocheting it. I want to make more dog bandanas and have those available on my Etsy too. I have one right now, which is a camo one. I don't have it close by though, but it's with the camo yarn. That was the other option that didn't win. What's happening? Why is this happening? I don't know. This is all tangled around itself. But yarn fibers. But I want to make more. With different colors, like moss stitch still. Hi. Guy is peeking at me. He must be on a break. That's awesome, Lorena. I love that. I'm always rewatching it, so as soon as I finish it, I restart it and I just watch it at some point, whether it's when I go to bed or while I'm crocheting. Oh yeah, Cosmina, weren't you making costumes too? Was that the same dog or a different dog? I'm having an issue over here. My yarn is doing something weird. Thanks, Jay Chan. Oh my. Hey, Rachel. I think we're all here now, all the Rachels. Different dog, but I didn't make them. But oh, that's okay. Probably the one where he wraps Dwight's desk in all the Christmas paper. Or the one where he pretends he poisoned him and Dwight is really sick from something. But just trying to power through it. All of them. Yes, they are. Club Rachel. Oh my gosh. So funny. Yeah. Yep, he did. That one's a good one. Do you ever have a problem switching webs and doing last web stitch on current one? No. Just no. That's funny though. I could see that happening though. I'm surprised I haven't. Oh my gosh, my yarn. Why? Why? So I have this box, I'll call it a box, of yarn like that is not really scrap yarn. Some of it is, some of it's not, some of it's just smaller balls, but I have a big mess of yarn vomit in it, and all of the yarn vomit is tangled together, and I do want to eventually untangle it because I can't get to any of the skeins in there because they're all, and I was debating making a video of me untangling the yarn. So if you're interested in that, I will. If you're not, it'll probably just sit there. Right? I don't know what's happening here because it was a cake, so I don't know how this happens. Because I'd be like, let's see how long it takes me to untangle this yarn barf, and I'll show you it at some point. Like maybe I'll post a picture on my YouTube of it. That sounds frustrating, but like, yeah, can she do it? Make it a challenge. I am not allowed to crochet until I untangle all of this yarn. Then I would be determined. I would be like, all right, we got to get this done, guys. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are saying that. My mom loves untangling yarn. I was like, should I just mail her this? Teresa too. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my cake. It's like something weird got tangled, but now it's coming out. So hopefully I can get, I'm almost at the end of my row, so I might have enough now. Then I'll have to recake that at some point. Weird, very weird. All right, we'll just sit and we'll just send Teresa all of our tangles. I'll be right there, my mom. All right, just fly over, drive. It's only 5 hours. Probably take 5 hours to untangle as well. Same, Rachel. Like sometimes I don't mind it, but then sometimes I start it and I'm like, why did I bother? Like, why? And then you get it done and you're like, yes, achievement unlocked. Right. All of a sudden, Teresa's surrounded by all of our tangled yarn. She can't get out. No, I think the middle part is coming out of the cake, but then so is the outside. So one of them got tangled somehow. Almost at the end of my row though. I don't know, Rachel, but that is good news, right? Top fans, let's see. Yep, 225 experience. We've got Rachel, then Laura, then Bunnies, who I think Bunnies left, and maybe that's why, because she was number 1. Cosmina's 4, Melissa is 5, Lynn is 6, Michelle is 7. That's crazy. I usually pull from the center. If I pull from the outside, if it's a cake and I have a yarn bowl, sometimes I'll pull from the outside, but I don't know. I'm always an inside puller. Sunny was here. She's on a date with her hubby. They're having a date day. Yeah, I do both. It just depends. If it's like a skein like this, I do not pull from the outside. No. I usually get frustrated if it somehow happens that way. Melissa, lesson learned. I just need a little more, please. I think I can make it now. Milo's over there itching, so if you hear that, that's what that is. He escaped the cone. That's always nice. She wants your attention, Rachel. She's like, you've done enough. It's break time. All right, that's our 2 rows of the blanket. Done. I need my stitch marker, and then I'll show you it. It looks good with those previous colors. I like how there's chunks of color themes throughout this. That's okay, Annie. At least you got things done. So there is our newest section. It looks pretty. I love the fall vibes. I'm gonna cut these little tail pieces that are sticking out. I hope you got all your stuff cleaned up, Annie. And I'm glad we could be here with you. That's better. What's the opinion? I don't know what you mean by that, Lorena. That's actually not a bad idea, an ambulance. I like that. I need to measure this at some point. It's very snuggly. I can't tell if Lorena is asking your opinions on me or what. Done with that. Done with that. I'm too warm for this right now. And where's my book sleeve? Moving back on. Probably not getting to my cow blanket, which is fine. I'm gonna keep going with this. It's freezing there, Cosmina. I don't know what it is today. The last 2 days we had weird rainy days, and now it's super sunny. Hello, Tammy. Aunt Tammy. It's at least 70 today as our high. It's probably like 76, maybe more. I'm not sure. I didn't look. I need to untangle this before it gets worse. Okay, Mom. Have fun. Wonder what she's going to the store for. I'll show you. I was like, where's the one I have? There's one I use, but I don't think it's nearby. Okay, Mom. You just put your book in it. And then I put a button on the front and make a little loop on the back so you can secure it once it's as tall as the book. Then it keeps your book all nice and pretty when you're traveling with it. or when it's just sitting on your coffee table. That's what mine does. Rachel's in Tennessee. What did Stella say? 9 degrees. Okay, yeah. It's a free pattern, but I don't know right now off the top of my head, but I can share it later. Yeah, I'm making this one for my Etsy right now, Tammy, and then I'm gonna make some more in different colors. I should make a Christmas one, huh? That would be cute. '72 in California. Yep, sounds about right. She's in Romania. Tammy's like, what? '86 in Michigan. It's pretty warm. It's getting there. Like, it's getting up there. It's probably warm in that sun. Whoops. 9 degrees Celsius is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. I missed that part. Yeah, that sounds pretty warm for over there. Has it been like that all week, Teresa? I can't wait for it to be cold. I like cold weather. Sweater weather. You can wear cozy clothing. Yeah, it's a little better, huh? No, it was 49 degrees last night. Oh, wow. I like summer too because I love to wear dresses. Like, that's my favorite thing to wear. But I don't mind the cold. Welcome back, Ella. 10:22. Sweater weather is fun. Yep. Cozy book reading weather. I'm trying to get back into reading. I was on a reading streak for a while. And I was just saying we were talking about it during my Patreon live. I think this year I've read 40 books. Sounds like a lot probably to some of you. But yeah, I have an app on my phone that keeps track of how many books I've read, and I think it's 40 for the year. You're back, Bailey? Yes, just a minute. I stopped because I did some other stuff, but hello, Fontrella. Hey, Sunny. Rachel's here now too, and she was asking if you were here. Elmo, Rachel. I mean, we're all here, all the Rachels. Me too, Bailey, me too. I think I'm gonna do, like somebody said, teal and brown next, because those go really nice together. I think I need to buy a brown yarn though. So I'm glad I said that out loud. Hopefully I remember. Ooh, love sushi. Tammy, I like thrillers, mysteries, but I also like a little bit of romance. I don't really read fantasy. I've tried, but it's not for me. Right now, I've been reading this book. I just am nowhere near done. Happily Never After, because Lynn Painter is one of my favorite authors. I also like Frida McFadden, who does a lot of suspense thriller books with twists and turns. Those are fun. I need to start a book. Hopefully I'll start one tonight on my Kindle, because I like to have one on my Kindle for when I'm in bed, and then one physical for like during the day. Probably suspense, Lorena. That's probably what I read the most of. I just started reading romance, which sometimes I'm a fan of. It just depends on the author. I've always liked reading. I used to read a lot when I was a kid and as a teenager, and then I stopped, and then I started again. I have quite a collection of books. I'm looking at them as I'm saying it. A lot I have not read, but I want to. What's the one series I'm working on? I can't see the title because Yoshi's on the way up there. I'm not sure, Bailey. I haven't seen anybody say Wisconsin. Yarn Chicken. That's an achievement. I read one James Patterson book and I was not impressed by it. So I don't know if it was just the book I chose, but I know he is very, very popular. But the one I read, I didn't like it. I read the whole thing, hoping it was going to get better, but it didn't for me. The Hour of the Pumpkin Queen, it's from Sally's perspective. Oh, wait, speaking of you, Sunny, what was that book series you brought up in my Patreon live? Like the little cozy mystery books with recipes? I was trying to find it on my Kindle, and then I got confused because I realized there's so many different series like that, and I wanted to start it, and Joanne Fluke. Got it. Thank you. I was trying to look the other night, and I was like, dang it, I don't remember. I love romance and science fiction fantasy. Lindsay Sands. I have not heard of her, but I'll look her up. Yeah, fantasy, I don't know. Not for me, I don't think. I at least haven't found anything that I've been able to want to read. So, okay, I'm trying to reread Sunny's comment. Reading The Hour of the Pumpkin Queen, Sally's perspective. I got to Sally and then I asked my question. Huh. Let me know how it is. Rachel reads horror books. Well, Rachel, so does Sunny. Right, Sunny? Those are her favorite. I don't read horror. See? There you go. Romance, not my thing either. I love murder mysteries and suspense. Yeah, me too, Fontrella. Murder mysteries are good. I don't like too much gore or anything. Like, I can deal with some, but not when it's, like, heavy. But I just really love suspense. Like, oh my god, what is next? Oh my god, what's happening? Janet, yep, I've read a lot of hers. The one for the Money series, yeah. I think I read up to number, like, 13, and that was when I was, like, a teenager. And then I don't know what happened, but I've thought about reading it again. The first one, Tammy, is a movie. I don't know if you knew that. But yeah, I've read a lot of those, and she is very funny. I like her in those books. Her character is great. And that lady she works with, Lula, or whatever her name is, I can't remember right now. Lola, maybe that's not even it. That's funny because I've never heard anybody else ever bring those up. Teresa likes suspense. Milkweed, not a horror book. It's based in Poland during World War II. Okay. I don't know if I have a favorite book. Ghost books. Involving knitting, really? Huh. Interesting. That makes me a little bit interested to see what it is because of knitting. Tackle. Fondrella, it's okay. She's trying to say rackle. It's probably spell checking you on your phone. It's okay. If you want to laugh a lot. We'll have to see, Lorena. Maybe somebody can look it up. I like funny books too. It's just, I feel like they're hard to find for me. It's rare that I laugh with a book, but when I do, I'm like, ooh, this is good. I like the series of unfortunate events. I don't know if I ever read all of them, though. I read those a long time ago, probably like as a teenager. $60 likes, or 61 probably for you guys. I fell asleep after reading 2 pages. That's funny. Hey, Milo. Salem's Lot by Stephen King. I haven't read any of his. Adelka's here. Oh, hi, Adelka. So I still love it today. I remember we had to read books in high school, but the only one I remember and enjoyed, that's probably why I remember it, was To Kill a Mockingbird. I think that might be one of the ones a lot of people are supposed to read in high school. I don't remember what grade I was in. Probably like, I think freshman or sophomore year. Whoops. I'm trying to get Milo's attention. I was gonna throw yarn at him, but I don't want to. Okay. Oh, I was sitting on a hook. I don't know how I didn't know. Shakespeare in high school? I don't think if I did, I don't remember. A book a week? That's a lot. That seems like a lot. Oh, really? Yeah, not here. I don't know how long we would take to read a book, but that just seems like a lot. I mean, it's probably good, but... I would be down. Give me a book a week, teacher. Percy Jackson sounds very familiar. I figured Cosmina, yeah. That would be a lot of work. I'm good at the reading part, but then the writing about it later, I'm like, no. First class murder. So if you guys could choose 2 colors for a book sleeve like this, what 2 colors would you choose? Hello, Eli. No idea what that is, Sunny. 2 shades of the same color. I remember you saying that before, Laura. Black and forest green. Ooh. Earlier somebody said brown and teal, which I really liked because we did brown and teal in my blanket and it looked really good together. Purple and orange. I'm gonna see what you guys say, and then my next one will be one of your choices or suggestions. Purple and orange. Deep purple and hot pink. That's a good idea. Purple and brown. Yeah, I agree. That's okay, Lorena. Still glad you're here. Literally worst read of my life. Soft pink and warm brown. My yarn's caught on my ring. Green and pink, pink and white, silver, and berry. What do you consider berry? Like a purple? That's cool, Bratty. And hello. Neon yellow and green. Oops. Red, purple, deep red, purple. Okay. Black and white, yeah, that is actually a good classic combo. Yellow and white. For me to use on my next book sleeve, Teresa, it'll be a surprise. I'm just gonna pick one. And then one day I'll be like, boom, book sleeve. Nice, Sunny. Lipstick of the day. Oh, that's cute. I'll be like, remember when I asked you during my live what colors you would choose for book sleeve? Well, blah, blah, blah chose this, and I did it. Did you buy any stuff while you're on your date, Sunny? Black, like cheetah print? Yeah. That's true, too. I could do 3. I'd have to figure that out. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure they don't touch. Bye, Lorena. I got my favorite Old Navy sweatpants. That's fun. And on clearance. I agree. I like the berry and silver. I like the white and black too. I like a lot of the ones you guys said. So who knows what I'll pick. It's a surprise. I'm doing this too tight. I need to loosen up. Okay, Cosmina. You can do that with moss stitch. You just start like, I think if you I have a tutorial on my channel for a dog bandana using the moss stitch, and I feel like that would work for a shawl. You would just have to keep going for however big you want it, if you want to look at that. Because you work your way out. Tammy. I have stuff I need to add on there too. Probably this week. But that might help you, Brady, for your shawl, your moss stitch shawl. Time for dinner. What's for dinner, Lorena? A mug cozy. I don't think I've ever made one of those. I've seen some cute ones on Pinterest. Maybe I will someday. Both, Sunny? I don't know, I like both. That's a tough question. A warm chocolate chip cookie or a hot cocoa? Let's see what everybody else says. Hot chocolate. I think we should make hot chocolate. Do you know what time we're going to finish live stream today? Yeah, in about 20 minutes. And then I'm going on an adventure with Lynn. Good thing I'm ready for the day. All I have to do is like put on real clothes. You're gonna stay up late and watch scary movies. That's cute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do both. I don't know about a rectangle, Brady. I've never made a shawl before. Maybe somebody in the chat has. So for a rectangle one, I have no idea. I made chocolate chip cookies last week. I just remembered that. They're all gone now. They were for Guy. Pumpkin spice chocolate chip. That sounds good. I still want to make my pumpkin bread. I never did that. I'm going to be making apple butter tomorrow. I should be making it today, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. We got apples from the apple farm last weekend. No, Sunny, I haven't. I still need to like go grocery shopping for some kind of milk. Oops. Waiting till I really need to go grocery shopping, you know? I'm working with what I have. Candy apples and homemade cookies. I have plenty of potatoes though for that, so maybe I'll see if my neighbor can spare some milk. I think Guy would really like those. They sound so good. Horror and metal. I feel like, yeah, those go well together. Did you just make them the one time, Sunny? Thank you, Bratty. You too. I hope you figure out your rectangle shawl. Now I'm getting hungry because we're talking about food again. This always happens. I only ate Cheerios today. And I ate them dry because I don't have any kind of milk. What am I going to eat when I get done? Lynn wants to go get coffee, so that means I need to eat. Yeah, I bet they are really filling. Hey, Milo. Milo's back. My favorite food, tacos. Tacos, tacos, tacos. I do eat... Oh, it scared me. The back door opened. I do eat a lot of pizza, though. We had that for dinner last night. Well, Guy did. I got a salad because too much cheese. Hopefully she saw that. Chili. I'm not a chili fan. I mean, I'll eat it, but ham. Not a ham fan. Not really. Melissa, I love most food. I think I do too for the most part, but I don't know. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I'll make chili, but that's because Guy likes it. Me, meh, not so much. I really want to make chicken and dumplings. I've made it a few times and it's been sounding really good lately. I like salmon. You just have to make sure you cook and season it right or else it tastes too fishy. Like if, I don't know, I've had salmon that's not good and I've had salmon that's good. I make mine in the air fryer and I feel like that helps. Okie dokie, lady. I'm about done. Almost. Probably once I get to the end of this row. Lynn's like, let's go. She's outside honking her horn. I got to the end of the row sooner than I thought I was going to. I need a stitch marker, actually. Now I need a stitch marker. Okay, my dears, it's time for Rachel to sign off. Yeah, Teresa, I feel like it's one of those foods. It's either a hit or miss. This is how far I am, so not much further to go. Maybe like I have to finish this section of block and then maybe another section of block, and then I do a little border and a button, but I'll be done. Yes, I will make shorts. I will make shorts. Lynn, I'm making a short of our adventure. We decided. I don't know if you were here for that part. So thank you all for coming. What time is it? 12:52 p.m. I don't know yet, Rachel. I'm trying to decide. I have a lot of cleaning I need to do and apple butter, but the apple butter kind of cooks itself. If I am, I'll be posting tonight to let you guys know. And it depends on how loud Guy is going to be tomorrow as well. He's been fairly quiet for a while, so, but I think he's about to start again. He must have taken a break. But I'll definitely post to let you know, so just be on the lookout for that. Bye, Laura. Bye, Rachel. I need a snack. You too, Melissa. Thanks for coming. And thank you, Cosmina and Sunny, for moderating. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Cosmina. Bye, Rackle. Rackle, Rachel. I will, Lynn. You too, Rachel. Bye, Stella. I see little hearts. All right, guys. I will see you maybe tomorrow, but if not, there will be a live during the week at some point. So there's always that. Bye, Teresa. All right, guys. I will see you later. Bye.